welcome back to my channel. In today's video, for those of you who are interested in homeschool stuff, I am going to be showing you guys our homeschool schedule and how I keep everything organized. Okay, so I keep all of their stuff in binders, and each child has one. So yeah, here's their binders. So we're gonna look at CJ's schedule. So here is his actual schedule. So look, we do block scheduling, but these times are absolutely false, okay? We do not get up at 6 a.m. That was a goal of mine though, for us to get up between 6 and 8 to, like, I don't know, take a walk and stuff like that, but it never happened. So ignore these times, but we do work on these blocks. So block 1 is basically breakfast, and we'll take a walk before school starts. And then block 2 is all of their language arts stuff from 8 to 9:30. So we got reading, vocabulary, grammar, writing, and religious studies, which is basically Bible time, daily devotional. And then block 3 is math, science, African American history, and then lunch. And then we have for CJ, he has computer, typing, music, and then homework, which is basically his independent reading or anything that he didn't complete up here when he was supposed to. He would do after we finish all that. That's our Monday through Thursday schedule. And then for Saturday and Sunday, now a lot of times we'll put this during the week if they get done super fast. So sometimes they're just off. We'll just do homeschool from Monday through Thursday. It just depends on how quickly they get their work done. But if they were a little slow, we'll go ahead and do Friday and Saturday. And so we'll have breakfast and our daily devotional. We do daily devotionals every day. And then we have geography, world history, which both of those kind of, I mix those two, geography and world history. So whatever we're learning, whatever country, we'll also do like geography. Where is it located on the map? Or we'll do a project related to that or whatever. If we're learning about Italy, we'll make Italian food or whatever. So I do mix subjects just to save time. And then Spanish, and then lunch. We always have pizza on Fridays. So that's just a reminder to me. And then we have art, music, which is really just them listening to different types of music and stuff like that. And then study hall, that's just, that's if somebody needs some little extra help, or if they didn't finish their work or whatever, they'll use this time to finish that, because they have to finish everything on their schedule before they can play on their devices, their tablets, the PlayStation, phones, any of that. All of this has to be done. So that's why I put like a little study hall hour in there. And then at 3 o'clock we do family activities, which really it's never 3 o'clock. It just, the time changes every day. But we always do family activities on the weekends. So that is CJ's schedule. And how this binder works, so I told y'all we do block scheduling. So I have block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4, and then homework. So whatever worksheets they need for block 2, they know they can go right here and it'll be right here. So they know what they have to work on. So they don't need me in here to start working on stuff. And the same for block 3 and block 4. And then anything I just want them to do by themselves to make sure that they've grasped the material will be in their homework folder. So this is his homework. He knows he has to complete all of this before he can get on any device. Okay, so now I'm going to show you Journey's binder, because obviously her schedule is going to be a bit different. So here's Journey's little binder, pre-K 3, which I told you she mostly plays, but I even have her schedule printed out, and her lessons are really short. They're like 15 to 30 minutes top. So she'll start out by watching an educational program, You know, Sesame Street, Doc McStuffins, or, well, not Doc McStuffins, Sesame Street, Sid the Science Kid, Word World, Word Party, anything like that. And then we recite our ABCs. We just kind of sing them because she doesn't know them. We just say A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We just sing the song. And then writing, which is basically her doing trace work and stuff, coloring. And then she does a daily devotional with the rest of us. Even though she doesn't understand what we're talking about, I try to still include her in that. And then for Block 3, we work on shapes. And then this says Science and African American History. Again, she doesn't really do that. I do it with the other kids. She's usually in the room. So I just included that in her schedule. And then lunch. And then Block 4, we have our counting till 10, story time, and then nap time. That is her entire day. That's pre-K. And yeah, each of her lessons, they're usually 15, 20 minutes and then break. And then 15, 20 minutes and then break. So it's not, she doesn't go all day continuously like this. So yeah. And then on the weekends, she pretty much has the same thing. Same thing, just educational program, coloring, family activities, nap time, art. Okay, and then she has some stuff back here in her binder that we can work on as well. This is like, you know, stuff that she can cut and paste and all that kind of stuff. All her little activities and stuff like that. So that's Journeys. And Maya's and Landon's, theirs is pretty much the same as CJ, except Maya, instead of computer time here in Block 4 like CJ, we have sight words practice, story time, piano, and homework. And yeah, but her, so that's the only difference. She has sight word problems, sight word practice, because she's learning to read and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so turn the camera. So we work on a block schedule. So it doesn't matter what time we start. I know that each block is an hour and a half. So if it's language arts block and we start at 2 o'clock, we need to be done by 3:30. So that's why I said I kind of ignore the times that I have on here. That was just, you know, a goal that I had and failed. Yeah, this is how I schedule their stuff. And for Maya, it's just for Rick. I have one of these for each child, but for some reason it's only in her binder. This is also like her what would I call this? Her curriculum outline. So I am highly organized with their stuff because my biggest fear is that I may have to enroll them back in school for whatever reason. I don't intend to, but for whatever reason, it might happen. And I feel like I'm going to have to prove that I actually taught my kids. So I'm like real hyper about being highly organized and keeping my paperwork in order. So yeah, that's her. Everything she's going to learn, every subject. Yeah, so that's that. And I have one for every child, and I also have her textbooks and materials listed as well. And she has the same thing. We have our blocks listed here, and here's her homework. We'll go back here, and here's all the stuff that she's done so far this year. That's also in each binder. So everything that they have done for the entire year. So this is her Horizons Math. For the entire year will be in their binders. So when I get ready to store this, it's nice and organized. So if anyone asks, okay, we need to see what CJ or what Maya did from grade 1 to grade 3, I'm going to pull their binders out and say, here you go. This is everything they did for those years, and an outline of the curriculum as well as all materials used. And it's the same for every child. I don't think I showed you the back of CJ. So that's what this is. And his I have sorted by days, because a lot of times we'll go back to a day, and that way I can easily find it. So this is how we do this. So all of his all of his work for the entire year will be in this binder. All right, so I hope this was helpful, gave you some insight on how I keep our homeschool organized. And let's see, a couple other homeschool families that I watched that have been really, really helpful is My Busy Bees and Me, and I'll link them in the description box. This is not a collaboration. They don't even know I'm alive, but I am subscribed, and they did help me with my homeschool a whole lot. So My Busy Bees and Me, also TheFallCo Family, and there's another one. Her name is Angela. The Emptiness. I don't know. But I'll link all of the homeschool videos that I think are helpful, or other homeschool channels that I think are helpful, in the description box. So thank you so much for tuning in today. I know I have missed a few days of Vlogmas, y'all. When I tell y'all everything that could go wrong right now is going wrong, but it's okay. It's okay. So I've missed a few days, but I'm gonna try to just keep uploading as much as I can. And yeah, just thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. So just pause for a second. I was editing the video, and I said at the end that everything that could go wrong is going wrong right now, and I just had to come on here and say I immediately felt like convicted when I said, well, not when I said it, but when I was editing. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. That is not the truth. That's not the truth. I am having a hard time right now. Me and my husband, we're just having a hard time right now, and I'm not sure I want to talk about it in a public forum. You know, I might talk to him and be like, you know, maybe it'll help someone if we talk about this. But we're just having like issue after issue after issue, and most of it has to do with our finances. And so that's, you know, the issues. Don't worry, the kids are great, our marriage is great. But yeah, when I heard myself say that, I was just like, that's not the truth. Like, my kids are alive and healthy. We live in a home. You know, we're not on the street. We got 2 working vehicles that are paid for. Hale, okay? Okay? And I don't know, I just had to come on here and kind of take back what I said there. That is not the truth. Like, God has been so good to us, and it is so easy when stuff is not going your way to, I don't know, dwell on the 5 negative things when there's like an immeasurable number of good things happening in your life. So yeah, I just wanted to come on and say that. I know I look different. I took all my makeup and stuff off. This is the real right here. But yeah, I want to encourage everyone who you think things are just bad, which I'm not gonna lie, I ain't been in a good emotional state. But when I look back on it, it's just really not that bad. Things could be so much worse. And if anybody is watching this and you feel kind of stuck, or like just one thing after another, like if it's not one thing, it's something else, it could be worse. It could be worse. I just want to encourage y'all. It could be worse.